Anyone can find the volume of a sphere by using the following equation. We can use the equation V equals 4/3 pi r cubed. Which equation will help you find the radius? To find the radius, you're solving for the variable r in the given equation. Right now in the equation, V equals 4/3 pi r cubed. R is not solved for. It's not isolated or completely by itself on one side of the equal sign. Right now, R is being cubed, and then it's being multiplied with pi and 4/3. So we need to undo those operations. The first thing we'll undo is multiplying by 4/3 and by pi. Now you can do this in one step. You can undo that multiplication by dividing both sides by 4/3 pi. Since it is one factor or two factors, you can divide at the same time. But since there's a fraction, I'm going to take it one step at a time. First, I'm going to divide both sides by the 4/3, but when you're dividing by a fraction, you're really multiplying both sides by the reciprocal of 3/4. So that will undo it from the right side of the equation, leaving us with pi r cubed. And then we'll have 3/4 V on the left side of the equation. Now we're dividing both sides by pi to undo multiplying by pi on the right. And on the left side of the equation, now we have a fraction within a fraction, so 3/4 divided by pi, and then times V is actually 3V in the numerator divided by 4 pi in the denominator. You can even think V is V over 1, and you'll see that pi is in the denominator, and then 4 was already in the denominator of the other fraction, so you can think it's 3/4 times 1 over pi instead of dividing by pi. It's the same idea either way. You'll get 3 over 4 pi and then multiply by V. You get 3V over 4 pi. And not r squared, it should be r cubed. So now we want to undo that cubing though. We don't want it to be r cubed, we want it to just be the variable r. So we're going to do the inverse operation of cubing, which is taking the cube root. We'll do that to both sides, which undoes the cubing. So leaving us with r equals the cube root of 3V over 4 pi, which is answer choice D. We also didn't have to worry about the sign being, was it positive or negative, because with cubing, the sign follows through in the problem, so you would know whether it was positive or negative based what was underneath that cube root sign. So answer D is our choice.